All right. Happy Monday to you guys. Coach Michael Burt, and I hope you're doing great. I've got my purpose. It's hard to see with the filter on, but I've got my Purpose to Profit notebook here that I actually have been working through myself to better help you convert your purpose to your profit. You know, on Saturday, I spoke to a young group of insurance managers, and they weren't overly sophisticated. And I came in and I taught the concept of prey drive. How do you activate your prey drive, which is an instinct to see something? That is around my new book, Flip the Switch. That's the concept. And I could tell that there was a direct hit. And I got so much enjoyment and fulfillment out of delivering that message to those people. And then I got on my jet with two of my team members and one potential client, and I flew to Cleveland, Ohio, and I spoke for an hour and a half to a group of real estate professionals, and I delivered Flip the Switch and Prey Drive. And I tied in because goals and A to B and the habits of the top 1%. And I'm telling you this because at the end of my presentation on Saturday, I looked at that audience after I knew I had connected with them. I knew I had given them my talent. I had exchanged my talent for their time and attention. Some of them cried. Some of them came up to me at the end. And one by one, they wanted to take pictures and sign up for coaching programs. And at the very end, I said, I came to here on a Saturday, a typical day off for me, because you give me my purpose. Okay. And that's really, as I've been working through this workbook, and I want you to go back and work through that workbook with me. As I go back to it and I'm reflecting on each part of the purpose to profit, man, it's such a big concept. See, I was right as I came back, when I was up there in Cleveland, I went in to use the restroom and I was running out there because all the people were on the jet. And I just had a moment and I said, man, this is so cool. I got to wake up today, do something that was highly enjoyable. It was highly profitable. I'm going to get on my jet. I'm going to fly back to Nashville and I'm going to see my kids before they go to bed tonight. And I'm going to do it all in one day. And the guy who went with me, I said, man, it's just all in a day's work, man. Just a day at the office for me. And he was just so floored that that's what a day in the life could be. He said, gosh, coach, I want to do this so bad. I want to do what you do. And I said, all I've done is figured out how to convert my purpose to my profit. So I'm going to go through the workbook with you today. And then Mike Dole is going to come in and add some key things for you, because I like doing this stuff on Sunday. Sunday is when I sat down and actually worked through this workbook. And I'm working through page 5 and 6, part 1, turning purpose into profit. Purpose is defined as, see, I gave you a definition during the 2-day boot camp. I've had a chance to even think about it deeper. So I'm working through this just like you are. I want to use a key word here. Purpose is defined as exchange. Exchange. You are exchanging your specific talent to their need, their problem, their desire, their ambition, their goals. When you are exchanging your specific skill, remember, you're a Navy SEAL, you're a Special Forces, you're a Green Beret, you're selling a skill. Okay. I've seen people get in the door with a good attitude. I've even had employees on my team. They got in the door because they had good attitudes and they smiled and they looked good on paper. But at the end of the day, they didn't have a strong skill and they did nothing to develop that skill. So their income was a reflection of their generic skills. The stronger the skill, the greater the income. So remember, you're exchanging your talent, i.e. skill, to their problem, right? That's the fundamental relationship we talk about. Who would write you the biggest check for your talent? If you were a free agent in the marketplace, who would come after you to acquire your skill? Because you have a very specific skill. Now, the purpose part is the exchange. See, I gave those people in Cleveland my talent, and they gave me their attention. They gave me their energy. At the end, they gave me their love, because they came up one by one to hug me, to shake my hand, to tell me how I impacted them. Many of them will move forward with a commitment, a financial commitment for me to be their coach. That is an exchange. That is purpose to profit. Okay. And so not all of them gave us money, but they did give me love. And at the end of the day, when you help enough people and get enough love, you're going to make enough money. And that's just a really good way of saying it, guys. So I also wrote down these words, and I hope you go back and, as you're getting coached by me each week, I want you to go back and work through some of these things, because you're going to hear a lot of repetition here, man. I'm going to drill this into your brain. I wrote down excitement. I wrote down anticipation. I wrote down fulfillment. See, purpose to me is I got something to look forward to in the future. I'm excited. There's an anticipation. There's a fulfillment. See, at the end of that day on Saturday, although exhausted, I walked out of there incredibly fulfilled. Before the event, before the day, I was excited. There was anticipation. They were taking pictures and putting them on Instagram. We can't wait for Coach Burt. We're up here waiting on Coach Burt, because it took me a little bit longer to fly up there than I anticipated. So we were about 15 minutes behind it, and people were in the audience. The anticipation was building. It's excitement. See, when you're fulfilling your purpose, man, there's an anticipation. See, at the end of people's lives, the reason many people pass away is they run out of money, they run out of love, but many times they run out of purpose. They run out of purpose. See, those people in Cleveland gave me purpose. You got somewhere to be. You got something to say. You got people to help. You got people who want to commit to something. You got people that's got potential. You got to activate. See, my talent is helping them move toward their ambition. Okay. All right. Number 2. So the exercise for you is going to be, I want you to drill down this week and getting clear on that exchange. The exchange between that talent that you have, that Green Beret skill, that Navy SEAL, based on your past, your experiences, your mentors, your breakdowns, your breakthroughs, and who do you want to exchange with? You see, I'm thinking about clients I love working with, man, where I feel celebrated and not tolerated. And then there's clients that don't appreciate you. Nothing you do is ever good enough. They're manipulative. I hate working with people like that, man. The whole goal is to get to the point, because in the workbook on page 6, it asks you, what's your ideal life look like 12 months from now? I put 10 million in my coaching business. Okay. At least 4 million a year to me. Private jet everywhere. Winters in Florida. Time to do what I love doing. Study, read, break down things. Eliminate obligations. Only have commitments. Retire young, retire rich. And retirement is just no longer what you don't want to do, right? It doesn't mean you're going to quit working. 95% of my time is spent doing what I love doing. So if you were doing your exercise here and you were breaking that down, then, what does it look like 12 months from today when see, that's your B. Everything you do is moving towards your B. So let's do one more exercise for this week. And based on the definition above, as best you can describe your big purpose. These are the words I wrote down as related to my purpose. Remember, I said purpose defined is exchange of talent for problems. Monetization is exchange of talent for money. You solve my problem, and I'm willing to give you some money to solve it. So I wrote down under purpose, hype, energy, creativity, build up. And then I wrote down this, because I speak for a living. You got to put this in the context of you, whether you're selling insurance or speaking on stages or wanting to coach or financial advising, there's a direct hit. Dan Kennedy talks about this in a book called Speak to Sell. A direct hit is a hit to the audience that goes deep, man. And it is the ultimate exchange. And it is where the audience, whoever that is, your client, the people you speak to, say to you, man, you affected me today. Affected. You had an effect on me. You affected me in a positive manner. That's a direct hit, man. Okay, so I wrote down part of the definition. How do I describe my big purpose? No, okay. Notice I didn't say speaking on a big stage. Notice I didn't say making a lot of money. Here's what I said, man. Anytime I feel hype and energy and creativity build up and I have a direct hit, that's purpose. And then I wrote down exchange. I love working with people that have gratitude and are committed. Okay. As I do this longer and longer, I'm beginning to see if you get enough love from the marketplace, I've got a buddy that says this a lot. If you've got people out there who are talking about you, if you have enough people out there who are wishing you good things happen to you and thinking about you, messaging you because of the impact you've had on them, there ain't nothing but good things going to happen in your life, folks. When enough people at the same time are thinking about you, talking about you, and praying for you, and believing in you, man, there ain't nothing but good things that are going to happen. So I want you to go back to this workbook. I want you to start getting clear on purpose to profit. Purpose to profit. Purpose. What does it mean to you? Okay. We haven't moved into profit yet. We're just still pinning down on purpose, man. And we're getting clear, but I am clear now at 45 years old, be 46 this year. I get my purpose by connecting to other people. In essence, my audiences give me my purpose. I didn't find it. It found me. Have a great day.